Alright everybody, welcome back to our Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke playthrough, and today... Alright, we're starting a little late because I was power leveling quite a lot of people. Because I'm going to be real with you, the team that we had was not great. So I was like going through it and I was like, okay, there's got to be something that I gotta do, right? Like there's gotta be some changes here. I have to do some changes here. So what we ended up doing was I decided that I would take Growlithe over Houndoom because I feel like Arcanine's the better Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure we have a Firestone somewhere that I totally forgot to check for. So that's the first part. The second part I was thinking was, okay, well, realistically, we have a grass type now that we caught Roselia. So I was like, okay, let's add a grass type because that's the first grass type we found all game. And we're probably not going to get any more encounters, realistically. So, I was like, you know what? Let's take that. And then lastly, I was like, well, I need somebody to kind of, like, figure out this last bit here. So, like... we opted out for Swampert because obviously we lost our Blastoise, which actually also has a ground type, so it works. Everything works. So before we get started, that's all our changes for our team right now. And I think... let me see. I know I have to move some items around too, actually. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Miracle Seed you can keep. We'll take the Amulet Coin. And we'll give it to Growlithe. And then for the Black Belt, I'm going to move it on to Mankey in case we do have to level up the Mankey. Here, the Scope Lens, we're going to take that. And we're going to give it to Swampert. And then... actually, no, I'll take the Miracle Seed. So I'll take the Miracle Seed and give it to Rosie. Alright. And then, do we have a Firestone? I know I gave like a bunch of items. There it is. So I'll take the Firestone. Alright. I'm gonna heal up. And let's get this going. By the way, sorry guys for the late start. I honestly got so caught up in power leveling that I like totally forgot. I was like of the time. I like got so into it and I was like, wait a second. So the first thing we need to do is see when does Growlithe become viable to, because I'm pretty sure once you evolve him, like it's done. Like there's no such thing as like getting more moves, I believe. Let me see. He gets Flamethrower at 49. So if we can get him to 49, that'd be nice. So what I might do is I might give him the XP share. So we'll swap those two. I'm gonna toss him in the back here. And then, all right, I think we're good to go. So we have the Firestone. So now we already got challenged for the next gym, which is over here. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's start this gym battle, shall we? Which is kind of exciting. I'm gonna pull up my randomizer tracker, but I'm pretty sure we're at this point now where like realistically it's Mirage Island, Abandoned Ship, Victory Road. That's it. So really, that's it. And I don't even know. How do you check for Mirage Island? What's up, FX? How are ya? Actually, I think I have to go to this town first, right? And then I think the guy in the Pokemon Center says, "Hey, is that Mirage Island?" I think is it this guy. Might be actually the fisherman. I'm doing okay. The sky pillar? Oh, you must mean that tall. If you ask me, I want to climb this here, huh? There was definitely a guy who you spoke to, and he was like, I can't see Mirage Island today. Baton Pass. No, I'm good. Huh. One of these people tell you if Mirage Island is set up. Because I would love to have a Mirage Island encounter. Oh, right. This is the Wurmple guy. But I definitely want to do the gym today. That much I definitely want to do. It's this guy. I can't see Mirage Island. God damn it. If it's imagine if it's only a weekend thing. If it's only a weekend thing, I can't do it. All right. Let's go ahead and do this battle here. I'm a little nervous about this battle. I do need. Wait, when did I get the Master Ball? What? Do you guys remember when I got a Master Ball? Did I get a Master Ball for doing Rayquaza? Wait. I'm like just flipping through things and I'm like, wait a second. Wait, when did I get a Master Ball? Wait, what? Yeah, why is there... Maybe somebody got an item and the name was randomized? Yeah, I mean, but wouldn't I have noticed? I would have noticed. Maybe after Rayquaza. I don't know. I was like looking up just now. Is that right? The game knew I forgot to get the Master Ball at the Aqua Center, so they gave me the Master Ball? Is that right? That's wild if that's the case. I don't remember fighting a Pokemon that had a Master Ball in it. We definitely didn't pick up a Master Ball. I'm gonna have to like watch the other stream now. I'm gonna go back and watch the streams and see what happened. That's true. I mean, if you can't go back, the game might have said, hey, you don't have a Master Ball, so we're just gonna put it in your inventory. Like you never picked it up. But I couldn't pick it up because there was no Master Ball. If that's the case, that's wild. If that's the case, that's actually insane. Because that's... I mean... Hold on. So hold up. If I type in... Forgot to get Master Ball. Pokemon Emerald. I don't know. Maybe? I feel like I would have, like... If I picked it up, I would have definitely have realized that. Like, I would have been, like, screaming. I mean, well, it doesn't matter, because I don't have encounters. Oh, I remember this. I remember this gym now. Because I can't catch Rayquaza, because unfortunately I did look into it. Rayquaza's level 70. So we actually can't go get Rayquaza. Because Rayquaza's going to be way too high of a level for us to use. Without it being over-leveled. We also can't get the Reggies. I looked into everything. That's why stream started so late, because I looked into everything. You can't catch the Reggies because you need Wailord and Stonefish. Now we have Stonefish, but we don't have Wailord. And we can't cheat just to get the Reggies. So I guess we're locked out of the Reggies. Latios and Latios are in the post game. So that gives us no Latios. Kyogre and Groudon are after the Elite Four, so it's too late. So actually we don't catch a single legendary this game. So even with the Master Ball, it doesn't matter. Now I'm gonna mess up here on purpose. Because obviously if I go straight, I fight them. But I'm gonna actually go here because I do want to fight these trainers, and there's quite a few of them. So I do want to fight them all to get some extra XP here. And get this ball rolling here. But that would make a lot of sense for a bot. Unless, like, yeah, it was supposed to be a reward for something. That's the only other thing I can think of. I have no idea. I'm like just like flipping through. It doesn't matter though. Like it literally doesn't matter. Which is the saddest part of the whole thing. It's like in actuality, I can't use it. I mean, I can go catch Rayquaza, but again, I can't use Rayquaza. So what's the point? Which really makes the whole thing kind of pointless, because getting to Rayquaza is not easy. You have to do this stupid bike stuff, which is just terrible. I using the Mac bike to get there is so annoying. So it's one of those things where I didn't know I didn't get a legendary though. I straight up didn't know that. I kind of wish I did. There we go. I was like, I'm trying to trigger so I can get both of them. So we can kind of expedite this a little bit here. Magikarp, Goldeen. We're gonna go ahead and use Psychic, and we're gonna fly with the Goldeen. Totally overkill here, but whatever. Alright, Special Defense goes down. I'm just so confused. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy I got a Master Ball at the end of the day, but I was hoping I missed. Alright, cool. Shellgun. Okay, Shellgun's a little scary. We're gonna use Psychic, but I'm gonna swap out here. And maybe go into... Probably gonna go into Steve here. So let's swap in Steve. Psychic comes through. Special defense goes down. Dragon Breath. Alright, Duskull's gonna pretty much off himself, okay. And Trico comes out. Yeah, that hurts. Unfortunately, I am forced out. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do Mud Slap. It is a Trico, so I don't know. Okay, there's the accuracy proc. He uses agility. Interesting. Okay. Speed goes up. Dragon Breath comes out. Of course he gets to paralyze, because why not? I do want this guy to be... I want this guy out of here. So let's use Takedown. Hopefully that gets rid of him. Yep, he does. Perfect. So he goes down. Dragon Breath comes out onto Yogi. He's going to eat that. No problem. Strength comes out. Does a good amount of damage. Not at all what I thought was going to happen there. Alright, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use your turn. I must have got it after Rayquaza. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. I'm still, like, amazed by it. I'm sorry. Like, I honestly can't make sense of it. Alright, Shotgun's down. Nidoran comes out. This is pretty... Actually, hold up. I'm actually going to switch into Gruzzle. And then I'll use Surf here. Because I don't want to touch him, actually. I don't want to get poisoned. Helping Hand obviously doesn't do anything because there's no there's no one to help. Surf comes out. One shots. Alright, cool. We're going to go here. And then, do we have our last lava cookie? Or do we use them all? I think we need to use them all. So let's use full heal. I'm gonna switch with you, actually. Alright. Damn. You're no fun. You're no fun. I wanted doubles. Alright, Totodile comes out. Dumber comes out. And we're going to go ahead and just use Psychic. I really do need Metagross to get, like, another move. Because as great as all this is, 3 moves, and one of them does damage to myself. Not really my, not my favorite. Give me anything else. Anything else. Just not one move, and that's about it. We do have Flame Wheel, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Take down. Oh, that was scary. I'm gonna swap out. Swap out to Swampert. I forgot, he's Growlithe. So Growlithe has like... Teach him a Baton Pass? But he doesn't have anything that increases stats for Baton Pass. I mean, I guess I could give him Baton Pass. Do I have Calm Mind? I feel like I got Calm Mind at some point, didn't I? No, I didn't. Do I have anything that actually increases? I have things that lower. I think he can learn Superpower, actually, if I remember correctly. He can. So I can give him Superpower. But look at this. Explosion? Like, what are these moves, man? Okay. So we can teach him Superpower. I am going to probably just heal up real quick, though. I'm so mad I spent so much money. I spent so much money to buy 99 Ultra Balls. And I have not a single Pokemon to use them on. I was like, we're going to get Regis. We're going to get Rayquaza. We're going to have to get Kyogre. Not a single one can I catch. Not a single soul, man. So mad. So mad. Unless we find a Wailord. If we find a Wailord, then yeah. We have plenty. We have plenty of encounters, but we have to. Our next encounter has to be a Wailord. And now that I'm looking for a water type Pokemon, the game is not going to give me a water type Pokemon. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. Zero shot. Now that I need the water type Pokemon, it drops. Alright. So we're gonna do this. Go back out, heal, and then. Okay. Perfect. I love it when Magikarp's one of them, so that way I don't have to worry about the other guy. But so Psychic's gonna come out. I think the only reason I haven't taught him Superpower yet was because I wanted to make sure that he got to the right level before I committed. Because the last thing I need to do is give him Superpower and then like turn 1 he dies. But now he's starting to... He's starting to get his own, you know? Good stuff. The legendary Weedle himself. The legendary Weedle. Look at this. Look at this guy with Weedle Magikarp. The 7th gym leader has one of his goons has a Magikarp Weedle. Why did I get 11k for that? That's wild. Alright. Alright. Yeah, level 39 Weedle. Yeah, well, see, that gym leader, right? Or that gym trainer, they watch stream. And they're like, one day, someone's going to come in and want to trade me for Mewtwo. And if I evolve the Weedle, I can't go back. So he's the definition of stonks. He is holding on to that Weedle Because he's going to sell at the right moment. He knows damn well what he's doing. I totally forgot that this is the stupid little... His Weedle is... Yeah, no. His Weedle's his Bitcoin. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've never seen a man so dedicated to keep that a Weedle alive, man. Alright. Let's get superpower in here. Alright. I saved like it's gonna matter. Let me ask you, did you know? I should not be so coy. Wow. Was that the randomizer making a Vaporeon joke? Did the randomizer just troll me? The randomizer trolled me just now. There's no way. Hold on. The randomizer definitely just trolled me. There's no way. That's funny. That's so funny. Did you know I did? No, hold up a second. I need to know this. I need to know. No. No, it's not. No, that's actually his... No. No, that's just normal quote. Okay. I was gonna say, if the randomizer trolled me, that'd be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. But no, that's his actual line. Okay, anyways. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon. That would have been really funny. Once I'd given up my position as the gym leader. In my place, I've entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let's begin, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry. A grand illusion of water sculpted by Pokemon and myself. I mean, that's definitely a did you know about Vaporeon joke. Writer Joe, he sends out Beldum. And we have a better Beldum. So we're going to use Pursuit here. Let's use Takedown. We're going to resist. He's probably going to take more damage than I will. And then Leftovers is going to help us recover. We're going to go ahead and use Pursuit again. Super effective. He's going to use Takedown. So he only knows Takedown. Because remember, he hasn't evolved yet. So I think he only knows Takedown. Which puts me in an interesting spot, because I don't know if I have any... Do I have any X stuff? I don't think I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. I was going to say, this would be a perfect time, because I know he doesn't have anything. So, Pursuit gets him low. Honestly, best case scenario, he heals the Beldum. Best case scenario is we get the potion out early. Boom. Perfect. We get the potion out early. We're going to use Pursuit now. And I think we're probably going to heal close to full, if not to full. Yep, there it is. And now we get to use a free pursuit. He goes down pretty low. So we got the potion out of the way pretty safely, actually. Which is going to be huge if he does have something that's scary in the back. So let's use pursuit. And this time we got him. So not bad, actually. That was the best case scenario, to be honest. Graveler wants to come out. A little bit scary. To be fair, a little scary. I'm going to stay into Dumber because Dumber can take on an explosion. And now that he knows superpower, we should be able to be super effective if I'm not wrong. So let's use superpower. It's a crit! And super effective. Attack goes down. Defense goes down. Ursa Ring. We're going to use our own Ursa Ring. I think that's kind of funny. It's funny. He had a Beldum. I had a Metang. He has an Ursa Ring. I have an Ursa Ring. I know Rock Smash, though, so that's a little different. Let me use Strength here. I'm going to switch now back into Metang here. Yep, because I knew the crit was coming. I felt it. I felt the crit coming. Slash has a high chance to crit, so I was like, let's heal up just for the sake of it. He's going to go use Rest. This is okay. Does he have a chest though? No, he doesn't. I think I'm just going to use Superpower actually and just probably one-shot this thing. Not quite. That's okay. Because we're going to just use another superpower. I know attack went down, but it's still super effective and very strong. So hopefully it finishes it off. It does. Perfect. Attack goes down. Defense goes down. It's fine. We're going to swap out of this. Muck. Unfortunately... Oh, actually, I don't need to swap out. Because Muck doesn't have physical attacks. And my attack went down, not my special attack. So, if I use Psychic, Acid Armor, defense goes up by a lot. That's fine. We're going to use Psychic. That's super effective and special attack. So, he has 2 defensive moves. Interesting. So, Psychic again comes out. It connects. That's a crit. Yes, it is. And then I'm going to use Pursuit here. Nope, he uses Hyper Potion, of course. Of course. That's the right play. I was making sure he wasn't going to switch out. So, again uses... So, Metang's also immune to poison. Because Seal's immune to poison by default. So... That does make... That's why he's spamming all of his little buffs here. Because he doesn't really have another choice. I'm sure he probably knows, like... Acid and maybe Sludge. Like... Yeah, see, so he's gonna bump up all his stats here as much as he can. In hopes that I run out of moves. Which is just not going to happen. Hopefully this Psychic just connects and we can end this. Nope. Because the only thing is I am running out of Psychics. And then I'd have to start using either Takedown or... yeah, so that's where the Sludge comes into play. Alright, so now we're out. So we're going to use Takedown. Oh, we're immune to Screech too. Oh my god, he can't hit me. This is funny. Sludge. I'm immune to sludge. I can't get screeched, and all he can do is just increase his stats. This is hilarious. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna just use superpower and see, hopefully, I mean, I know our attack went down a few times, but... Oh no. Well. Get comfy, chat. I can fast forward through this, right? I mean, he literally can't hit me. I can't hit him and he can't hit me. But I actually can hit him. So... Alright, I'm gonna fast forward this. Because this is gonna... I hope I can do this, actually. There we go. I was gonna say, if we can't fast forward this, we're gonna be here all day. Soul Rock wants to come out. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and switch into Soul Rock. Let's do Steve. And then we'll surf. Another surf here. Alright, nice and easy. Easy, Jim. Excellent, very well. You are the winner. From you, I sense the brilliant shine of skill that will overcome all. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Perhaps I should loan you my outfit. Wow. I'm merely jest. Rather than my clothes, I shall reward you with this, the rain badge. GG's indeed. So now we can use Waterfall. He gives me TM3, which hopefully is something good. Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage came a little late, unfortunately. Not a bad move, but honestly not a great move. Not when we know Dragon Breath at this point. 40 damage isn't really like anything to like be impressed about, you know. So let's go ahead and heal up. Now, I really don't want Swampert to learn Waterfall. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move some Pokemon around. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do... I'm actually going to go to... Yeah, I'm gonna use I think Krabby makes the most sense actually. Let's bring in Krabby, swap him out. I'm gonna drop him here for now. We're gonna go ahead and open this up. If I can avoid using a waterfall on If I could avoid using Waterfall on Swampert, that'd be great. Not that Waterfall's a bad move. It's just... it can't learn it. It can't learn it. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Hear me out. Can Ditto learn it? Is Ditto gonna make a comeback? Is Ditto gonna actually make a comeback? Nah, he can't. Mad but funny. Man, Krabby can't learn Surf. That really screwed me. Alright, well, we'll put you back here. We'll put you back in here. Ooh. That really kind of derailed me a little bit. Let's... Do we prefer Meryl? Let's do Meryl. This time before I teach it, maybe I'll check, maybe. Meryl can learn Surf. And Waterfall, okay. So let's get it to learn Waterfall. It sucks because like Surf, Dive, and Waterfall are all like... They're all water type moves, and it's like, bro, like why does the water type Pokemon have to learn all three? Like that's just brutal. So what we're gonna do is this is temporary, so I'm not going to update the graphic because it's really just for us to get to Evergrande. So we're gonna go fly on over to here. Alright, so Moss Deep, we're gonna go down here. Oh, I switched it to the bike. Totally forgot that I switched it to the bike. Alright, so we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna hug this side here. And we'll let Dummer kind of do some stuff here. And get this party going. All right. Clear Body's solid. Now, it sucks because Clear Body doesn't stop you from lowering your own stats. Because obviously then Superpower wouldn't affect us. I'm going to just fast forward through this because I do want to get through this, and there's a lot of... We're going to take quite a lot of battles here. I do think actually we're on the right... I don't know if we're on the right path yet. I don't need Dive, do I? I hope I don't need Dive. If I need Dive, I'm so screwed. I wish I could use Growlithe, but I don't trust myself with the Totodile. I don't trust myself with the Totodile at all, actually. There's the Meowth. Alright. I'm trying to EV train a little bit here. Okay. So let's go over here. Going to the right. And remember, we already did the encounter here, so there's nothing to encounter. We literally have hit every single encounter. So Evergrande City, this is where we got the Mankey, right? Yep, there he is. Of course it has to be a level 6 Mankey, right? Like... Alright. A Hoppip. Alright, we'll do Psychic here. Knock that thing out. Move forward. Alright, Mary uses Waterfall. Okay. And now we get to the new content finally. Alright, Maggie goes down. Alright, let's hit this Pokemon Center so we can unlock the flight path here. And we're gonna go ahead and move. We want to move back. Or Swampert. Which honestly I think he's gonna have to learn Waterfall at some point anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't need to heal, actually. So this is Victory Road. Oh, that was the last badge. Wow. I wasn't even paying attention. Now, I don't remember, does this victory... Alright, so this is our last encounter. This is just straight up our last encounter. Here we go. No! Why? No! I can't. You gotta be kidding me. This run, yo, this run was awful. What's up, Electrical? This run was... No way. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Unless we get Mirage Island, this is it. Do I Master Ball the Smeargle? I can't Master Ball the Smeargle because I don't know what other stuff we'll find. So... I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I can't believe it. What's the issue? That our encounter's a Smeargle. Our last encounter for the game has to be a Smeargle who literally can't learn a single move. You know for a fact I'm gonna run into like a Zapdos or something. I'm gonna run into... This whole run was dog shit. Like, I can't believe this. Of course it was a normal type to end. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think it was gonna be a normal type. I was like, oh man, I hope I just find like a Larvitar or something. Like something. No. It's a Smeargle. It gave me normal and water types till the very end. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. I'll nickname him. Failed. Because that's what kind of run this was. You gotta be kidding me. Hi, Lola. Very surprised to see me here. I made it all the way here, and it's all thanks to you. Lola, losing to you that time made me stronger, but I'm not going to lose anymore. I'm going to win for the Pokemon who gave me courage and strength. Okay, here I come. I didn't say I wanted to fight you, Wally. The Wally fight in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is like beautiful. There's like cherry blossoms blowing, and I think it's outside. I think it's when you get out of the Victory Road, and it's like just gorgeous. And then there's this. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. I am livid right now. I am so mad. Like, normals in water till the very end, man. Well, I guess this is the team. This is the squad. This is the squad. I was gonna say, we should resist that. It's a watered down experience. I can't with you. I honestly, I don't know. Between, I honestly have no idea what this run was about. It's something I've never seen. I've done plenty of runs before. And we've had our fair share of like very common types, but this was something special. Like this was something that I just never anticipated. Yeah, I gotta say, like, to be honest, we're lucky. Like, because with how the game was going, I'm a little surprised that, oh my god, this thing's fucking annoying. This is the dumbest thing ever. Honestly, I'm gonna swap back into Metagross. You know what I'm gonna do? Just because I don't trust Wally. Because he does have like strong Pokemon. Like he has like Gardevoir and stuff. Obviously, he doesn't have the. We don't know if he has a Gardevoir. We still have our rare candies too. Okay. I need a 4 heals. I'm gonna just wake everybody up. But like honestly, with all the like the finds that we had, I'm pretty lucky that this was actually a decent team right now. Like, because this could have gone, just because it was already not great, this could have gone so much worse. So I can't complain too much. This is stupid. Oh my god. But it's I don't know. The legendary situation also does. It just sucks. Like there's no good way around it, unfortunately. Like, unfortunately, there's no other way of, like, there's nothing we could have done to fix the legendary situation. So, which is fine. Like, it is what it is. That's not the issue. The issue on... Oh my god, this is so freaking annoying. I was like, I don't have time for this. Like... Alright, good job, Grizzle. Wants to learn agility? It's better than Leer. Agility's kind of not great either, though. Lapras. Ooh, Lapras is kind of bad for us. Because Lapras probably knows, like, Aurora Beam and stuff. I'm going to Strength. Rain Dance. Interesting. Rain Dance Safeguard. The Rain Dance, oh, like hell you're gonna get a Power Song off. No, but you did set up the rain for me, which is cute, because now I can do this. Now I can go into Steve, and you set up the rain for me, so now my water types are gonna hurt. I appreciate you so much. Super Fang's gonna hurt. That's a Surf in the rain. That's Stab, and I still lost. Raticate's that fast? Have I never realized that Raticate's just that fast? Of course, the rain stopped, so that's it for that side of things. When I hope I didn't Hyper Fang. That's a crit. Let's go. The big thing, FX, is going to be I have to make sure I get to the next game. That's the real issue. Like, that's fine. Next game we can definitely hope for all the new luck, but we gotta get to the next game. Haunter, huh? You can do it. We believe in you. I mean, you got this. It's scary. I would be lying if I told you I wasn't a little worried. I'm gonna go with the Yogi. The Elite Four is scary. Oh, of course. Actually, I don't know if Haunter can hit us. Yeah, I don't think he can. We start that confusion turn 2. Gotta love it. Alright, Wally is down. For the most part, because he can't hit me, so... I could only hit myself. Because he probably has, like... Nightshade or whatever. He probably only has ghost type moves, which is why he's not coming at me. Yeah. I will say the randomizer does help improve the AI of the game. So they do try to go for the super effective moves first. In this case here, yeah. Sorry, Wally. I shouldn't even beat. I couldn't beat today, but one of these days I'll catch up to you. You got it, Wally. Whatever you say, man. Listen, man, just let me go. Kabutops would have been dupes. I want to see Curiosity. What would my encounter been if it wasn't Smeargle? Oh, we had a Numel too. I'm curious. Curiosity. Damn. Yep. Oh yeah, I think the best way of doing this, honestly, is, I mean, hopefully we get Mirage Island. Get one last Pokemon. The grass types have been rough. Like, they have not been in our favor, I'll tell you that much. Let's just save just in case. Alright. Is there no trainers here? Kecleon. If our encounter was gonna be a Kecleon, I would have been pissed. So you know what? Don't get me wrong, Smeargle's infinitely worse, but at least Smeargle is just like a regular ass normal type that just keeps it in the family at this point, you know? So that means we probably should be able to end this game then on Monday. Because we're going to probably get through Victory Road today. That was bad. That crit was uncalled for. That crit was 100% uncalled for. And then I'm guessing I'm going to just sell all my Hyper Potions, right? Like... Because, like, realistically, what am I going to do with them? I mean, not my Hyper Potions, my Ultra Balls. Like, what am I going to do with all my Ultra Balls? Unless I get Mirage Island, but I could just use the Master Ball at that point. Flareon. It's like, realistically, like, what's the difference between... Like, why would I waste Ultra Balls when I could just use the Mirage Island? Now, I think there is technically another encounter, right? There's two. Is Mirage Island, what was the other one? Abandoned Ship is the other one. Where is Abandoned Ship? Wait, no, we did skip one. Wait, we did skip an encounter. Hold on a second. I honestly don't know if we did Route 09. I'm not gonna go back in on my word, but I don't know. I'm starting to think I might have not been able to. I might have not done it. Yeah, hold on. It should be over here. Hold on a second. Is there one more encounter? I mean, it's gonna be all bad Pokemon. Like, I really doubt it's gonna be anything worthwhile, but let's give it a shot. Let's just see what's in there. Apparently it's over here. I do need dive. Do I have... I don't know if Swampert actually does dive. No, he doesn't. I don't know if he's gonna actually learn anything else. I can deal with dive. I can't deal with waterfall. So at least dive is something a little different. So I'm gonna try to find it. Did we do this in place? I don't think we did these encounters. I don't know. I don't remember seeing an electric kid. We probably didn't get an electric kid though. We probably only got a water type, so it doesn't even matter. I don't think we did these. There's a lot of trainers and stuff here. Yeah, there's trainers bit we didn't do. It's fine. It's at this point, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because ultimately what's gonna happen is I probably wouldn't have caught the other kid. I probably would have got something else. Like a Goldeen or something. The only thing that can be on this boat that would be like good for us would be a Wailord. If it's a Wailord, we're good. Like we're actually in a pretty good spot. Because that does unlock the Reggies for us, which is that's a big difference. Like, so that's the only thing I can see that would make sense, because I really doubt we're gonna find a good Pokemon here because it's so early in the game that we skip this. But yeah, I mean there's clearly battles and stuff. Yeah, I don't think we did this unless we did it right outside the town, then went back up, and then we just went down. That we definitely could have done. That's very possible. That's very, very plausible. The trigger rate goes down. Yeah, if we get a Wailord, that'd be huge. That would be massive. Yeah, I don't know. Allocate? I'm just trying to see who else spawns here, so that way I can be like, oh yeah. Route 108. Nah, I think I fumbled these encounters. Well, it doesn't matter. So it is, the ship is on 8, so the ship is on 8, so this is definitely the spot here. Alright, abandoned ship time. It's so funny because people are like, what on earth makes you come here? But it's like, girl, you're the one that's standing in a dark alley on a wrecked ship. Like, why are you asking me? You're the one that's got some weird stuff going on here. Honestly, we're gonna steamroll this whole place because, like I said, very overleveled. Very, very overleveled. But it's gonna be a good place for us to actually level up our EVs. Not our EV, our EVs of our Pokemon. So, specifically for Gruzzle and yo, Snore is interesting. Snore is interesting. How strong is Snore? Oh man, I don't know. Nah, I think I'm good. Because we do have rest, so I was thinking, okay, you could definitely do some setup there. But I just don't, I don't know, I don't think so. Like, just thinking realistically, if I was going to use rest, which I probably will with Yogi, I'm going to probably give him a Chesto Berry. So he just gets like a free recover. Why would I want your number? Like, yo, imagine we find like a Mewtwo or something here. I don't know if there is there a Pokemon here? I don't know if there's Pokemon here. There might not even be an encounter here. I mean, there's definitely trainers. Yeah, this is gonna be big for Gruzzle, I think. Murkrow. Oh, Steve. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that we're getting to tie some loose ends here. I feel like this is a really easy place to miss. Like, if I didn't know about the abandoned ship, like, I guess it's like, why would you ever go down this way to begin with, you know? Macho Brace. I think you can keep going down. Alright, there's an antidote. Yep. Okay, so what you can do is go here, and then you dive. This is still the advantage ship. Going here. And then I guess we do... That's such a dick move. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I understand. Yep. I don't think there is an encounter here, actually. Sonic Boom's too late. It's bright and shiny, but it's just trash. That's kind of funny. That's it, right? It's just that spot? Yeah. Alright. 2. Nothing here. That one we already know. From 6K. The other two are probably trash, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yep. And then... Oh my god, really? There's like one over here. Yep. Alright, and then we go across again. That's the middle one. There's the scanner. And I think we give this to the captain. Oh! Do we not have those? Of course, we end with a water type. You know... I knew we would have, I was gonna say, not ending with a water type would have been blasphemy. So, you know what? We've come full circle, man. Of course we end with a water type. Why wouldn't we end with a water type? You know what, here, have a netball. I'm gonna still hold on to the Master Ball, hoping that Mirage Island comes up. Alright, I don't know. Chat, just give me a name. I don't know. Water type? That's funny. There you go, water type. This really sucks. This was very unfortunate. This whole run was so bad. For encounters, man. That's such a shame. I learned dive for that. Like... Oh, I didn't want to get into a fight. Shoot. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. There's nothing here. Protein. Well, and that's it, really. It's just these last two trainers, so honestly, this was a bit of a bust. I'll take the protein, though. Protein's fine. Well, y'all, that's where we're going to end it for today. At least we're done with the abandoned ship. So, we're going to hand in the scanner then on Monday, get through Victory Road, and then hopefully start the Elite Four and kind of end this. So, but our team's looking good. Our team is looking good. A couple more levels onto the Growlithe, we could evolve it to an Arcanine, and then we'll be in a good place. So, the real issue is I'm a little worried about our grass type, I'm gonna be honest with you, but besides that, I think we're okay. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have an amazing night. If it's nighttime, if it's not, then have an amazing day. We'll be back on Monday with some more Pokemon Emerald stuff. We might stream Sunday, not entirely sure, but if we do, it won't be main series stuff, so it'll just be random things. But that's it from y'all, guys. Take care, be safe, make wise choices, don't think too stupid. Peace, y'all.